Thank you for having me. Kurdistan was divided following World War I, after the Sykes-Picot Agreement and the Geneva Convention. The Kurdish lands were divided into 5 parts: Iraq, Iran, Turkey, Syria, and Russia. Kurds are the 4th largest ethnic group in the Middle East, with a population of approximately 40 million, without recognition of their land. Their language was prohibited. The story from my book, Chro Zand, my name, Last Dinner. At sundown on the evening on April 1st, 1991, from the plateau of Mount Goisha in the city of Suleimani, my birthplace, I was looking out the window. I saw from afar people living in that city. I had never seen this before. I ran out the door and saw dozens of pedestrians living. I saw people in cars and trucks, and others walking just with what they could carry. With basic requirements, they were all fleeing the city, but more so, fleeing the country. Some were walking with blankets on their shoulder, holding their children's hand. Others pushed their loved ones in wheelchairs. I went to my bedroom and stood by the family picture that I had taken with my son and his father on my son's 1st birthday. I wish that I would have been able to write a letter to my husband, my son's father. If he come and found my letter, he might recognize my handwriting. I wanted to apologize to him for not saying goodbye to him, as we might not see each other ever again. We had the last kiss before he left. A love letter to my father. One evening at sunset, the time when I wanted to return home, to go back to my childhood in Malkandi, Kurdistan, where your shrine is. The time, the sunset, while it's drizzling here, where you are is pouring down. During this sunset, like a bird in migration, love learned to fly from cold highland to the east, to your shrine, the place where you were born and birthed, in the land of history, a cradle of civilization, known as Mesopotamia, native land. I learned the love of my homeland and its people from you. I arrived at our gate in the world of my imagination. I see you welcoming me with your nice gesture and a big hug from heart. I enjoy seeing you. In that big joy, I start dancing and heading towards your room. Then suddenly, I came across your kleta, a Kurdish word for man's hat. The symbol of your 70 years strife hung on a glass frame. Your Kurdish outfit, as well as your gold medal of recognition, is also tagged in a frame. Without any movement beside your valuable library. Mother is grieving in a black outfit. Home is extinguished of light and is silent. It is my first New Year. No, Rose, it's the Kurdish New Year. Without you, suddenly, I stopped dancing and I am coming to visit you. I leave home. I walk to the street that we used to walk on. It takes me to the last station of your journey. Everyone's narrow house. The graves in Sirwan Cemetery. I wanted to visit you, going back to my childhood when we used to be pedestrians together. You were always quicker than me. I caught up with you after running behind you. Father, the only love in my life, the apple of my eyes, my closest friend, my teacher. Tell me, how can I forget you? When I look at the mirror, your blood is running through my vein. The beauty mark that you had, I inherited from you. What identifies my last name is the same last name we both carry. When I was not able to express myself, you used to give me a pen to put my feeling in writing. When I failed, you showed me how to get up and look up. You wrote the introduction of my first book, our last picture, last talk. We were holding hands. My heart is broken, and the sunset of my life approached with your departure. You are my soul, my glory, my best friend, my loving father. You were the first man in my life who held me up in his arm, the first who cuddled me as if I was the princess of Sheridan Suleimani, is the nickname of my beautiful city. I wanted to live in this unique, never-ending love, hoping that I will see you again in a world that could be different from the one we lived. To give you back the love and the comfort that you gave me. Your little princess, Chro.